What up guys, welcome back on Alpha Gaming Channel. Today we are back with another brand new video. So today I will be doing Creepypasta. Yes, a Creepypasta, you heard right. Creepypasta. Anyway, as I was saying, today's Creepypasta is gonna be about Pokemon Hypno's Lullaby, if that's how you say it. Anyway, yeah, I read this Creepypasta actually on the internet a couple of days ago, and I decided why not doing some research and make a video on it. So yeah, here I brought you guys a pretty cool creepy video pasta, however you wanna call it, and today we'll be discussing Hypno's Lullaby, as I just said. So there's different story based on this creepypasta, there's lots of fan mates, blah blah blah, and there's actually a hacked ROM game up which is still based on the creepypasta. So I'll be talking about both, but I'm gonna go with the story first, so you get to actually hear the lullaby at the end of the story. If you wanna skip it, you can skip to the song, and then I'll be showing you the game too and talk about the game too, which is quite creepy too, but at the same time it's gonna be interesting watching it and see what's it all about. So yeah, enjoy the story.
Now, let me start by saying that I love Pokemon games and I still play them where I'm not too busy. And I'm also full of creepypasta, mostly when dealing with games, especially Pokemon. One day, as I returned from work, I started looking for some of the creepypasta on Pokemons, as I usually do on the internet. A special video caught my attention, and since I was very curious, I clicked on the link and I set the volume up. The video started a bit slow for the long introduction, then the song began. Immediately I closed the window of my computer and left the room in terror. The song made me feel as if someone is not human and very close to me was staring at me. The song was called Hypno's Lullaby. It wasn't the text that frightened me, but the song in the background, the song of the city, where all doffed their volume when they entered the city of Lavender Town. After not having played Pokemon for days, I began to forget the song Lavender, and I forgot even the Hypno's Lullaby, so I turned on the game and began to play. After hours, I decided to go to rest and shut down the game. That night I couldn't sleep. I was shocked. I could not sleep. I thought that if I closed my eyes and counted 100 to 1, I would have fallen asleep. When, still in a state of wakefulness, I was awakened by the sound of a song. A song from the terrifying sound. My heart raced. He came out of the room after me. The computer in the room. At first, I thought it was my imagination, so with my heart in my throat, I entered the room. I shouted, but the echoes of my scream echoed in the silent room. All around me were children without life, and with 2 empty holes instead of the orbits. Although everyone seemed to stare, someone in the middle of the night, a Hypno with a smile, unbalanced and big eyes. He began singing. The children followed suit and began to sing with him. He approached me, and with each step the song increased in volume. The Hypno let out a rather loud scream, and I found myself waking up on my bed. I put my hand down on top of something cold. I looked down and saw my game on the screen. He could see my character in the city of Lavender Town. The music continued. I thought that this was the reason why I had a nightmare, suddenly very badly felt. Come, children, come with me to safety. You will be. And the song was something like this.
Come, little children, come with me. Safe and happy you will be. Away from home, now let us run. With Hypno you'll have so much fun. Oh, little children, please don't cry. Hypno wouldn't hurt to fly, be free to frolic, free to play. Come with me to our cave to stay. Oh, little children, please don't squirm. These ropes I know will hold you firm. Now look to me, the pendant calls. Back and forth your eyelids fall. Oh, little children, you cannot leave. For you, your families will grieve. Mine's unraveling at the seams, allowing me to haunt their dreams. Do not wail and do not weep. It's time for you to go to sleep. Little children, you were not clever. Now you'll stay with me forever.
The game starts off like any other Pokemon games. Professor Rock tells his life story and forgets to tell the difference between a boy and a girl, except this time you actually get to choose between a Vulpix and a Marill as our first Pokemon. Why those two? Who knows. Our journey begins on a tree island where all the townspeople seem to be horrified and panicked over children going missing. One kid that somehow found his way back to town went crazy, only able to say the name Hypno over and over again. People have reported that they've heard strange noises in the forest and even ghosts. Could that be true? Obviously, we'll have to find out ourselves. On the way there, you hear a faint Pokemon cry. Is that the Marill we didn't pick? Where would we hear that? We finally make it in the forest, and a sign warns us to be careful, as many people have disappeared. As you go deeper through the forest, you can hear the cries of a Hypno until you run into one of the lost children. At least you think so. The little girl says, "I pulled another victim, Monster Hypno. You can seize his mind and take it to the cave." All of a sudden, Hypno appears and says, "Come, little children, don't be afraid. Friend, I'm your friend Hypno, don't be afraid." Then a battle of Hypno starts. And he turns out to be level 100, so you don't really stand a chance as your Vulpix is level 25. Once you have been defeated, Hypno takes you away to his cave. You then meet a girl there, the only person that isn't hypnotized yet, and is looking for a way out. As you look for a way out through the cave, you come across many of Hypno's victims, just standing there hypnotized. On top of the cave you find a hole. Inside the hole there's a place called the Lost Chamber, with people lined on the side of the walls as if they were trophies or something. At the end of the chamber you meet this old man who says to have been in that cave since he was kidnapped at the age of 7. Following on you'll meet more children willing to battle. Instead of using their Pokemon though, you have to actually kill them. Afterwards you find a hall leading to a place called the Soul's Chamber, where the souls of dead children Hypno's killed remain. We finally find Hypno, but he puts us to sleep before we can do anything. You're awake, trapped in your own nightmare. Your mind has been taken over by Hypno. The only way to get it back is to take on Hypno in battle, but before doing so, you have to battle children he controls himself, forcing us to kill those innocent children. Then you get into a place called the Soul Chamber again. Inside, you find all the souls of the children you killed in battle. Once you reach the top of the tower, you finally find Hypno waiting for you. If you talk to him, he'll use Dream Eater, eating your dream and forcing you to forever stay with him.